we ended up deciding to make this. It was so special because it's such a special event for the UFC.
Yeah, it is.
That we decided to make
White
this
House.
its own video just because for the last pod we were already talking basketball, FIFA. We didn't want to just for this to be an oversight in the pod. So tune in to this pod, which is going to be strictly about the UFC White House card and what we think about the Conor McGregor announcement for that Max Holloway fight. And then we'll see what predictions happen for the next. What's next for Justin? What do we think about the actual card itself? And then what do we think about Conor's return? So we just finished up basketball. We got so into it that took up most of the damn pod at that point. Yeah. I think me and Daniel can talk basketball all day even during the off season. Yeah, we just literally have a conversation. We're happy that you guys stuck with us until the end to talk about something anything else. Right now, I want to fill you guys in because I'm excited watching the World Cup. I know Daniel's trying to get into it, so maybe we'll have a specific pod for that, especially as we get more to the knockout stages. Right now, it's just group play, but just to give you an update, two teams that have moved on, which is representation, USA and Mexico have now moved on to the knockout stage. So let's clap it up for our boys.
Mexico, yeah. Come on, baby.
So they just beat South Korea. They have 6 points. They lead their group. So now, no matter what happens in that third game for the knockout stage, they can play a lot of their young guys. They're going to play most likely that 16-year-old, the youngest player, Mora, in that game, most likely a lot more than he probably would have played alternatively. Against. The USA, I did want to give an update. They had a great game against Australia, and then they had a great game against Paraguay. Paraguay. There is an alarming update. Paraguay. Their best player did not play this last game with a calf strain. So,
cooked.
I'm going to butcher his name. Can you say that?
What is it?
Olsenic? I think that's how you say it. It's their attacker. Yeah. It's their attacker. We are kind of nervous because, like I said, he's the most talented player on the team. USA still looked like a great defensive team today, but Australia made a lot of self-mistakes this game. And what happened was that the USA took advantage. Same thing with Mexico. They didn't look as dominant on the end in terms of their attacking, but they took advantage of where
their mistakes.
Past years in World Cups, what I've seen is the complete opposite. They'll get off hot, they'll be shooting their game, they'll be playing their game, but they're the ones that make the dumb mistakes, Yeah. But at the end of the day,
you saw South Korea with the
basically
blunder of the
blunder
goal.
Bouncing the ball. You saw Australia today with the auto goal, whereas exactly what Daniel said is their defender couldn't stop, kicks the goal in. They couldn't recover from that point on. Just wanted to give you guys a few pointers as well. One thing to keep an eye on is Spain, because Spain, I believe Lamine Yamal is coming back for next game, so hopefully they're very disappointed. A lot of bettors lost a lot of money betting on Spain to dominate that first game that they came back in, and they tied.
Though.
Yeah, not Daniel. Thankfully, not one of the games that he missed. But Spain should look good in this next game. If they tie or they lose this next one, we are concerned about Spain because they're one of the heavy favorites to win this whole thing. But like I said, their young star and superstar, I should say, Lamine Yamal should be in the game. Shout out Arturo for that one because I know he's looking very forward to Spain winning. But we got to move forward.
He's a Spain guy?
He's a Spain guy. I thought he was an Argentina guy.
Yeah, me too.
Because Messi. I told him, I confronted him, and I was like, yo,
you confronted him? Hey, who are you going for?
But then we bonded over hating Australia. We started roasting them and stuff like that.
Oh, so you hate Australia?
Nah, bro. Everyone hates Australia.
Kangaroo,
No, it's cool, bro.
I like Australia personally.
Nah, bro.
I would not love to go. I will not love to go just because they have giant spiders and
what happened to that tie?
Yeah, you know what? I hate Australia.
But moving on to one of the bigger stories of the World Cup is that they're trying to say that Ronaldo no longer has it because of his performance against, I believe, Morocco or DR Congo. DR Congo is who they played. They tied 1-1, and Ronaldo did not look as good as the hat trick Messi got, the 2 goals Mbappe got. The 2 goals.
Mbappe went crazy,
Holland
dog.
got, yeah. And
that's one of the games
Henry
I watched.
King got,
boy, cook it.
Again, there's a bunch of these other superstars that it's hey, we're coming to play, and Ronaldo kind of just looked a little older, so it's one of those things to keep an eye on how he looks for the rest of the tournament. Portugal being a good amount favorite too, of trying to at least be competitive in this World Cup.
He's on France, right? Mbappe.
Oh yes, yeah. I thought you were talking about
No,
Ronaldo.
no,
Still.
no. Just because he's like one of the most players I like watching throughout the games. He plays like a football player, bro. Like American football. He plays like a football player. He like, I get so
He's
excited watching
physical.
him because he's so physical and actually like, I don't know, bro. He's not boring to me.
Him and
Watching
Messi.
him play, like he looks like he's ready to kill you and be talented and dribbling the ball all the way to the.
Yeah.
He looks like a selfish football player in a way
That second
sometimes.
half.
It was so fun to watch.
So impressive. It was
It was
super
It
impressive.
was fun to watch. I was like, I like this guy more than a lot of the other players I was watching.
But Mbappe and Messi are neck and neck into like that goals leader for World Cups. So I know
Are
record.
they?
Messi's
He's like
gonna-
2 behind, no?
Messi should get it this year. Like, you know, as long as he keeps on this trajectory of getting a hat trick every single game. But like, but Messi, as long as he stays consistent scoring, he should get it this year. But then let's see how long that lasts with Mbappe's career and stuff like that. Even if he doesn't surpass it this year. So, those are my major updates for the soccer aspect or football aspect in terms of the World Cup. And then the
Yeah,
last
they're gonna
thing,
kill you. Arturo's gonna kill you. You'd be like
the last
soccer.
thing we're gonna talk about is this UFC America card. Essentially.
America, White House, UFC, baby.
You had knockout and TKO galore. I don't think any fight went to decision.
Do you have taking away the 2 main events? What's your favorite fight of the night? Well, actually, you know what? Add those.
What's
Which
my
ones?
favorite
What was
fight?
your fight night?
I love the Sean O'Malley fight.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I really liked it because he stayed clean. He looked like a superstar again. The fact
You
that
didn't
he
get
came
scared
out-
at all in the
No,
first round.
The
a little
fact
bit?
that he
no.
came in because he knocked him out in the first,
Was it the first?
or maybe
No, it was the second
It was
round.
the second round.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Because in
no.
the first, he kind of looked like he was trying to test him, but he was getting pieced up a
he was
little bit
getting
here
kicked
and
a
there.
lot. It was like awkward
Yeah.
kicks, but it was fun.
I mean, those kicks can be dangerous.
yeah, I did get
So
nervous
I'm
because
not.
he's had some
Yeah.
leg issues in the past.
So that's why I was kind of nervous if he
Nah.
couldn't defend
But
that.
I
He
knew-
switched. He made him switch stances quite a bit, and that's why I was worried about like where he was forced to switch a stance.
But
But
dang.
once he switched the stance,
Those combos.
yeah, once he
they were
switched that
landing.
stance, he was actually cooking.
It gave me like a little bit of like flashbacks because I've watched Sean O'Malley throughout his career, like to come out to the superstar.
Did you like his entrance?
Yeah, bro. Like just how she was singing it was insane.
The
It was
live music is
The
so
live
sick.
music was
I
so
want them to
good.
do more of that.
Like Toporio's walkout was really good, but that was pretty much where that ended. And then Sean just getting that clean two. It's always the nicest two-piece. His knockouts just look so technical. It was beautiful. And then he got him again, and he caught him with the cleanest shot on the way down. It's like, you know, he's not scrambling to get all these like Cyril Gahn elbows. Like he's not trying to get like behind the head and like all this and like cheat and like do all that, do all that stuff. Like, you know, he hits you
I
with
hate
like
this guy.
he hits you with like the cleanest shots, and it's just like undoubted. Like he just looked great. And I think he called for a Peter Yan rematch after whether Merab gets the rematch for that, and then he just wants whoever. Like, you know, I don't know if I want to see Sean O'Malley versus Merab part 3, but you know, at the end of the day, I've seen 3 of Max, so it's just like that was probably my favorite knockout. Diego Lopez to start the tone was really good.
Yeah, Lopez was fine.
Holkitz was fun. Like his fight was fun. His comments were crazy.
Holkitz was.
It was Derek Lewis kind of just like washed.
Like we know, yeah. Derek Lewis. That fight went on too long.
Yeah.
I felt like that's the fight you should have called very much early. He was swaying. He looked tired. My favorite fight was Rufy's fight. I think,
but then again, like Michael Chandler just looked washed too.
bro, it felt like me and my brother and one of our friends were watching it, and he was like, it's like a resemblance of Conor McGregor, and bro, the way he's
tall.
fighting and everything,
He's
bro,
tall
is
for that weight
so
class.
freaking skilled, dog.
Yeah.
I know it's against Michael Chandler, but at the end of the day, dog, like he
killed him.
it was beautiful to watch. It was really beautiful.
Me and
to
my
watch.
girl were watching it, and she was like, "This other guy's just running for his life," and it was just like it felt like he was like there was no skill involved with Michael. Like I was just like, he's literally just going in and.
I was surprised that he couldn't get like a clean takedown in and get him down. I was just so impressed by Rufy's
he just pieced him up.
agility, and he's able to his combos. I had so much fun in that fight. But obviously, I think including the main event, it would go to Justin Gaethje's performance against.
And bro, and I owe Justin Gaethje an apology, bro.
Let's go to Alex before we hit the main event.
That should get reviewed by the commission. That he shouldn't have lost that. The behind the back is ridiculous. Herb Dean should lose his job.
I mean, complete opposite with that. I think
He got
Cyril
pieced.
Gane
He got
I
clean.
think Cyril Gane pieced him up to the point where he was gonna get knocked out. Up to those headshots, I think a few of them were normal.
There was at least 8 behind the back.
I don't think there's 8 actual behind the back. And the side of the head, I think it was mostly. We can agree to disagree. I'm not gonna fight about that. But I think majority of them were the side of the head.
Is insane. Like you can't just at that point just pick him up.
Him going down right there was already able to call it.
They call the fight. Like at that point, call the fight. Don't let him eat, because he like once he started reacting, then you leave it up to hey.
Maybe he can recover. Like, that's what I'm saying. When he went down to the knees and he was taking those pieces, and he was able to kind of get up, I'm like, bro, this should have been called once he hit the jab and he was already on the floor, kind of. I'm like, that should have been done with. But, I mean, I can't blame that on like Cyril Gane or Herb Dean. I think Alex Pereira just has to be better, bro.
But I think Cyril does get away with a lot of like we saw the eye poke. We've seen.
No, I don't think that was intentional.
I know, but he's gotten away with a lot of stuff.
What do you want? Look, bro, we've seen a lot of players, a lot of fighters get away with eye pokes and stuff like that. I'm not gonna blame Cyril Gane for getting. In that situation, Kevin, what are you doing? The fighter goes down. The fight hasn't been called. What are you doing?
I think because he was like genuinely like, I have to end this fight here, or like Pereira's gonna get up. I just think he landed some dirty shots, which is cool. Like I said, if we're just gonna if the ref isn't gonna call it, I think he did what he kind of had to do. I think it was I don't think it was unintentional. I think at that point you kind of know what you're hitting. You're like, hey, you're going straight down. You're trying to knock him out whatever means possible. And that doesn't mean necessarily he was trying to land him behind the head. But at the same time, I think he's just trying to knock him out as like whatever way possible. And Herb just he's leaving it up to the ref at that point, and the ref let it go. And so, in my opinion, it was just a little bit much of like it's Herb's fault for letting it get through, and like Cyril did take advantage of that. I don't know if you can see that kind of side.
I don't. To be honest, I don't, because he had the fight won already in my eyes. Like, even if that
but he was so frantic as like Pereira was getting up, like, you know.
No, I think he was just trying to like have Herb finish the fight. I don't think he was frantic at all in the fight. Yeah. I think he had no nerves fighting.
I think I would get a little nervous seeing Alex get up again, and it was like, fuck, I didn't knock him out, so let me just hit him.
He did get up.
That's
what I'm saying. And he didn't knock him out. Well, and then he ended up knocking him out, like,
because he had just eaten the elbow. I can say that.
I don't think the outcome changes. Even
I think
with
I'm gonna take Alex's point of view a little bit more in serious, because he wasn't a foul, like he wasn't a sour sport when he got laid out by like Izzy. Like, you know, he doesn't come out and say like some BS like this.
But I think that's different though, because that's a fighter you fought previously, and that's like, he got his lick back. I can't be salty about this. This is your pride moving up, trying to be one of the greatest of all time, being a 3-time division champ type thing, and you going out like that. I would be very salty and find any excuse I can to make it not look as bad. Yeah. But the way the fight went in the beginning,
he said in the video that he got pieced. Like, he was like, shout out him for landing that punch. Mm-hmm. But he's like, I feel like I was hit multiple times in the back of the head as I was trying to recover. Mm-hmm. And I should have been given time to recover, and I don't think that's wrong in some sense either. Like, I think.
How do you? I respect what time do you want him to have to recover at that point? Well, like
if he took an illegal shot, they get the 5 minutes to recover. Like, you know, they get to review it. They would have seen the wind up. They would have seen him get hit.
I mean, yeah.
And it's like, I just say, hey. All I'm saying is, Alex doesn't bitch about like stuff that happens after fights. You know, he doesn't bitch about broken toes. He doesn't bitch about like, you know, certain things. I gotta give the guy. I'm not gonna go after the guy because he says like, hey, I feel like I got hit in the back of the head. What the hell? He looked it over. He looked it over with his team. It's not like it's not like he said he won the fight. You know, he didn't say like, hey, this should be a no contest. He said the refereeing needs to be consistent. Mm-hmm. I saw him get away with a few extra. At heavyweight, you can't, like, you know, a lot of people can't recover from stuff like that. It's just dangerous. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like when it comes to that, it kind of tainted my view of it a little bit, because it's like, Herb, you either call it or you don't, buddy. And it's just like, you got to lock in at that point. Like, you just like, You are notorious for letting fights go on too long. It's
Oh yeah, that's
he's
her main
notorious.
thing.
It's
But
just
at the
like
same time,
it's good for
Alex,
the fans.
don't put yourself in that situation.
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah, and I don't think-
don't get knocked out by a jab. Like
Yeah.
Alex, come on, bro.
Yeah, he just
Come
walked
on.
into it, but
It was
it was a good fight overall in terms of like the clean
wasn't a
stuff
good
for
fight.
Cyril. No, for Cyril. I'm
Oh,
saying like
yeah.
it was a good fight in terms of the clean stuff for what happened. I just think the elbows were a little much. Than
In a rematch, what do you think happens?
Oof, like I don't even want to think of a rematch with him.
A rematch, what
I think Cyril fights Tom. Tom beats him.
I think
And
Cyril
then
wins that
I
one.
think Alex fights Holkit next.
Don't give them that fight.
I think they fight each
Because
other.
if Hokit wins,
Then he fights Tom.
no, I'm saying if Hokit wins, yeah, that kind of hurts Alex, dog.
Yeah. Well,
That
we'll
hurts
see what
Alex.
happens because it's like I said, it's a heavy.
I'm
I think
an
that's the fight
Alex
next.
fan, but
I don't think you
to
can
see
give-
him in that division, I really want him to train in that weight a lot more.
He's
bro.
gonna have some time now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
one of our last points was I think that weight was gonna affect them,
Yeah.
and you did not believe that.
I said down.
Yeah. His entrance was hard.
hard.
It was hard. It's just so sad to see the aura just kind of fall in that.
He will always be a goat to me, bro. Just
The aura fell a lot,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, it did, dog.
He's heavyweight.
Especially when his elbow was hitting the back of his head.
Yeah.
I was like, Chama,
so
you gonna
you
let that
agree?
happen?
You agree?
I saw like two. I told you
Oh,
I saw
okay.
like two of them. And I
I
mean,
just
like,
think at heavyweight that should be we should review that for a bit.
yeah. Okay,
gotta pull him
review it, and then he goes back to losing. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Because
That's all I'm
I
saying.
don't think he was gonna win the fight.
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
all I'm saying. You don't give him
At
some
that
time.
point,
I
that
was
was
just
a scary one for him.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he comes back and he's
All right,
able
bro.
to.
All right, let's
he's
talk
a-
about
he's able to
your
win.
boy. Let's talk about your boy because then I gotta eat it for another fucking like 20 minutes of us talking about this dumbass fight.
Ilya Tapora versus Justin Gaethje.
Bro, Ilya Saporia's walkout. Justin Gage can't read, so him trying to read the Declaration of Independence is fucking stupid. Ilya fucking reading.
Him
coming
look
out-
at the wall. It's like that's
Bro,
funny.
Ilya coming out to live banda was so sick.
That thing
Had
was fun.
Had my skin goosebumps, bro. Was my last leg of my parlay, and then
Well, I mean,
comes
you had Cyril Gunn or what?
no, I had who did I have? Sean O'Malley fantasy score.
Oh, you didn't
He
put
could-
all of the fights. Oh,
I put Sean on there. I put Derek Lewis to not throw a kick, a significant strike as a kick. He didn't throw it. And then I had
the heck?
Holkit's fight
that's
to be
a
longer
that's
than
a
4-7.
prop.
Yeah, that was a
what
prop.
the hell?
I had that fight going at least 5 minutes, and it went over a round. And then I had
Didn't he throw a kick though?
no, he threw a
But
kick
he
and
didn't
missed.
hit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So then I had someone else. I think I had Diego winning by like a certain time, and then I had fantasy score for Ilya. But then of course he got pulled in the 5th.
What do you think? Starting round, who won round one?
Ilya. I think they both came in cracking, but Ilya started to hurt him towards the end.
It
And
wasn't-
and then I think Justin even said like, "Hey, he cracked me a few times in the beginning." I think the second he got a few more licks in, but Justin was also landing. He was just sloppy. I think Ilya
Was
came in.
was the first round the body shots one?
No, second round.
was
Second
the
round
second
was when
round?
he was hitting his
Yeah, I
cooking his
think
liver.
the first round was a toss up. I was on either end.
I think
of
Justin
that
started
one.
early. Like he was
Yeah,
jabbing him
so
early.
I kind of gave it like a.
But I think
toss-up.
it's like how Ilya finished it, where he was just hitting him hard, and like you can see it. And then the second one was he was cooking his liver. He had him on the
that
ground.
one was scary. And then I don't
Then
know.
they wrestled.
What a weird mistake by Ilya to not ground and pound and strictly go into like a wrestling position.
He tried to get the rear naked choke. He
Which,
tried to get the
terrible,
armbar.
terrible,
He exhausted
terrible.
himself,
And
and
he-
then he got pieced the hell up even worse in the 3rd.
Like in that situation, though, you're gonna have to take his head off on the floor,
Yeah.
and you could have ended
Justin's
the fight
not
right there.
tapping.
You could have ended the fight right
Yeah.
there, dog. He was done. The way he like crunched up and fell, that liver shot killed him, bro.
Yeah.
I was even like, nah,
'Cause it
don't
was
go out.
clean.
I'm like, don't go out like that, bro. Do body shots, dog. He was cooking that body. I was like, hold on, bro. In that whole thing, I'm like, bro, you're getting hit in the body anyways. You're gonna have to take a wild shot and aim for his head. But no, he kept on eating him to protect his own head. I'm like,
And
dog.
Ilya was doing the opposite. He was
Yeah.
protecting his body
And going straight
cooking
for
it.
That's why I was like, you're gonna have to take one and go for the head. But he just started protecting his
But
head the
Justin
whole
was
time.
cracking his eyes, man. That
Freaking
guy
went
literally
down.
got free surgery after that, free facial reconstruction after
It
that.
was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
He was
He
pinpointing.
looked
eyes.
unrecognizable after that fight.
the more the rounds went on, his eyes and his head were
That was
just
a
like
violent fight.
his nose was just like deforming and swelling up.
They would stop him from bleeding. By the time he walked to the middle, he was bleeding again.
Yeah, he was already like
Gushing.
slowing
There was something
down.
new bleeding.
It was a fun fight. I really enjoyed the
They were
fight.
cracking the hell out of each other.
Yeah, I just wish Ilya had a little more oomph in it, but.
I think
It is
Connor
what
had a
it
good
is.
point that his family shouldn't be in the corner because at the end they did throw the towel. Like they did say like this wasn't.
Oh,
going-
Connor said that?
Connor said that after the fight where he was just like he was defending him a bit where it's just like, hey, you guys have never gone into the ring. Shout out Ilya because he obviously he walked in just letting Justin punch him because he thought he could just counter punch. He was like, that's never the mentality you should go in with. You shouldn't want to get touched by someone else. And then but he was like, but you guys saying that.
But I mean,
he does saying stuff.
let's
He was-
be. Oh, go. I'm sorry.
all at the end, Connor was like, you should never have family in your corner. This is why. Because, like, they're saying, like, one person saying that, hey, let him go. Like, his brother was saying, like, hey, we're good. And then someone else threw the towel randomly. Like, it was just, like, it wasn't something consensus. And it kind of just became, like, hey,
It throws
he's done.
like a off phase.
Yeah, 'cause
what are
Ilya
you
was-
doing though?
Me? I'm letting him go back out there for a fifth. For my parlay.
Yeah, you don't hate. Yeah, you hate the man.
No.
I
I'm
would have
saying-
called it when the
Dude,
doctor said no the first time
think about
5
it.
times.
We're
When the
thinking
doctor
about
said
a
he
possible-
can't play.
Daniel, we're
He
thinking about a
can't.
possible 2-2 round. And Justin was equally as hurt from his body.
Yeah, but after he comes back, okay. So you're saying you give
Maybe
you
it-
give Ilya
it
the
could
first
be
2 rounds?
3-1,
Is
yeah.
that what you're saying? You give him the first.
Or maybe you give Ilya the second round and the fourth. And
No.
then you give Justin
You
because
don't
that
give him
fourth
the
one,
fourth.
he looked good.
Yeah, but it's Justin's round, dog. Like I'm not giving him that. He looked like he had like a breath of fresh air, and he completely went back to earth to where it was. In my eyes, that's how I saw it.
I think the
whereas
fourth could have been a
Justin,
little split.
I don't think so. In my eyes, I don't think so. If
Yeah.
I'm judging it, I don't think so. I think you can possibly
You can
give
say
2-2, and then steamroll all the way through for Justin. I don't think there was no. He literally said he couldn't see from his eyes anymore. He started touching his eyes, saying, "I can't see anymore." Looking at the ref, he's like I can't see. So
Well, he
I'm
was
like,
saying that he
once
could,
when
but, like, I
no,
think he did
in the
break,
mid fight when he was like, I can't see
He
no
kept
more.
grabbing, and then I think it was that liver shot when he reacted to that knee that Justin landed
Mm-hmm.
when he was on the ground. I think that's what his corner saw, and they were like, "Get him out of there!" Like it's like he's taking so much damage to
I would
his
have
body.
when like I said, when the doctor said no the first time, I think I would have agreed with him. And I like seeing him go out there again, but that's selfishly. But if I'm in that man's corner, I don't think I would have let him go out there. He was already gone, dog.
I just think like you're that point, the adrenaline's gonna pump. You got the.
You're
in the
already
front-
messed up as it
you're
is,
in the
just
front-
continue
you're in
going.
the front of the White House. You don't pull
Die.
out. Like you don't.
No,
pull
no,
out.
100%. Like
I think if
it's
it's
a
me,
tough
I'm telling,
situation.
like if someone's trying to throw in the towel, I push them off the cage. Like it's like I'm not letting you throw in the. I worked so hard to come here, and it's like I'm already pieced. Like I'm going the last round.
Yeah, I'm throwing the towel in for you. Bro.
And then I'm sucking you out.
Yeah.
I'll probably
you
hit
can't
the wrong
even
person.
see. Yeah, you can't
Hit
even
the
see.
ref.
You're gonna start piecing up your girl. I'm like, Kevin, that's not me. That's not
I'll get
me.
you. I'll get you,
I'll
headass.
get you. So I mean, I really enjoyed the fight. It's a crazy upset, obviously. Even on the pod, we both took Ilya. We're
I
like,
took Ilya by death, and Loki he died. So.
oh yeah. It was just the wrong way.
Justin, bro, I don't know what the game. Ilya really thought he was gonna go in there, take a punch from Justin, and then knock Justin out. And when Justin didn't go down,
But like, let's be honest, bro. I don't know why you're saying I don't know what he was thinking, but Ilya's that dog
no,
to
because
do so.
but
Come
I
on,
know
bro.
Justin hits hard, bro. I know Justin hits hard.
Yes, Kevin, but we knew it was like 100% chance that
But
we
he also
knew.
like Justin was just like bigger. Like he's an actual lightweight.
Kevin, I hate when you do this because you see the outcome and then you try to like.
I'm trying to
switch
justify.
up
No.
what
I'm
you
saying
said.
I'm saying what Ilya did it with Charles. Like Charles hit him with the nasty elbows in the first one and then knocked Charles out because Charles is like he doesn't have the chin that Justin's got, bro. Justin's got durability. Justin went 5 rounds with Max and
Max
then finally
wouldn't
got
say it.
knocked
I'm
out.
like, Max wouldn't
bro,
say that.
He made it to the last 10
No, I
seconds of
know.
it, like a crazy fight that he broke his nose round 1. Like Justin's a dog.
No, I know. Hey, I'm the one who was rooting for Justin.
If
Dog.
you don't submit Justin, hey, he's gonna crack one at one point. Like if you let him, Max at no point other than the 10 seconds was he like, "Oh, come hit me, bro." Like no one wants to get hit by Justin, and so Ilya thinking like, "Hey, I'm just gonna stand in front of you and take a damn jab overhand, this and this, the cleanest shots you probably ever seen Ilya take, you were bound to get pieced up and like you put yourself at risk. And Ilya's tough as fuck because at the end of the day he survived most of it, but you did it to yourself because of the game plan. Like you didn't game plan for a defensive. Like okay, if this guy actually gets loose, let's go ahead and switch up. Let's switch up a stand. Let's try to grapple a little bit. Like there was no other game plan.
Remember, it was not wrestling. He said he was like, I'm not taking you to the ground, which he started trying to do, and I was like, don't go back on your word, Ilya. No matter if you're getting pieced up.
But that's what I was saying. Like
don't
it's just
do
like,
that. Negative aura.
Unless Justin is like
the dog, bro.
No, unless Justin is getting
retire?
choked out, I think he should, bro. I think because the next fight they're gonna
You
make,
don't want to think that's
the next
why.
fight they're gonna make is insane for Justin. It's probably if Max beats Conor, it's gonna be Max versus Justin for the next fight.
Who are you getting in that fight though?
Max.
Max?
I think Max is just the
My
Max
homie
is
says.
a dumb.
My homie says Conor.
Oh, you
and
got
I
Max
said-
versus Conor?
No, that's what you're saying.
No, I'm
Whoever
saying
wins
like
that one.
I got Max winning regardless, and then I'm saying they're gonna put him against Justin. Max is my
and
favorite
then
UFC
Justin,
fighter.
and then Justin knocks out Max
No.
for what he did to him. He won the fight, and then he just wanted to be stupid and go in there 10 seconds and get knocked out.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. He's not gonna make that mistake again. But
Justin wasn't winning that fight.
in my eyes, he was.
You're dumb.
He was.
Against Max? We can
Yes.
watch it after this.
We
because
can watch it, but yeah, he was.
Are you
I
for
think
reals?
by memory, I think he was winning the fight.
No, you're ridiculous. Like Max gave him a chance. He was up 4-1 rounds.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a dominate. It was bro from
No
round one-
way it was
he
dominant.
kicked him in the face round 1 and he broke his. Are you thinking of the same fight that I'm thinking of?
Yeah, where he got knocked out. Maybe
UFC
maybe,
300? Yeah. Bro,
Was it
Max
though?
was dominating that fight. Yeah, comments let him know.
Maybe I'm just thinking of it the wrong way. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just so.
I was
a
like,
Justin
maybe
fan. I was
Justin
just-
got one round in that fight.
For real? No,
Yeah.
was it really one-sided
It
like
was-
that
it was
for
one-sided.
Max?
Yeah,
I
I
thought
swear.
it was one-sided for Justin.
You're dumb. Because why at the end would he go in? Oh, you think he cost himself the win?
No, I think Max went. What I'm thinking, I'm trying to remember it now. Now I really want to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I'll show you after
What's
this.
it called? Max needs the win. He
No.
goes like this, and Justin dumbly, he's
You'll
like,
hear
all
the
right.
announcer. You'll hear DC saying like, "What is Max doing?" Like Max was already.
I
look
need
at
to
him.
rewatch this.
Like,
again.
look at Max
I haven't
giving him.
seen
Max
it.
is gonna give him a chance, guys.
Yeah, I
and
haven't
it's just like,
rewatched
oh,
it. Let
Justin's
me see
piece
it
because
again.
Justin started to piece him in the 5th, but it was just like it was 4. He was up 4 rounds at that
Do they
point.
release like?
Yeah, they released it. I'll show you after this. Like,
No, I'm
live
saying
or-
like, do they release a round like the round winners from the judges?
Yeah, the scorecards.
Yeah, I
you
just
can look
need
at
to
the
see that.
scorecards.
Yeah, I just need
But-
to see that.
Do you want to see it on this or let's see your live reaction to the scorecards?
Yeah. Yeah. Just
I can
give me
search
one
it up
second.
if you want to.
What is it? UFC 300?
Yeah. Just search up Justin versus. Here, let me search it up for you because you're holding your mic.
I got you, bro.
Look at the dominating like factors of that.
181, 309. Golly. Just by this, I can see that.
Yeah,
Golly.
yeah. I love that fight. I was so hyped. I was at a
Interesting.
B-dubs.
What a terrible place to be, by the way.
I'm just saying it was a great environment.
Do you like B-dubs like that?
It's a great fight environment. I like.
Is that like the best place for you to go?
I mean, this is the only place I really like have done other than maybe sports bars. Just sometimes are hit or miss because sometimes they won't play the fight. There will be like music in the background. There's too many things going on. But I think B-dubs is pretty united in terms of. But I think that's like you said for the Conor fight.
I think Max wins against Conor.
And I think they give him Justin right after that, which is fucked.
You don't think?
Or Justin retires, and they just give Max a shot at the title for lightweight because he hasn't had a shot at the title at lightweight
So who would it be?
because he lost against he got dominated by Charles in that
Oh, that's what you mean.
in that BMF belt. What's weird is that Max is fighting. Max is doing like prize fights now.
Yeah, like,
he's fighting
it's
at 175
Yeah.
or 170,
I don't
which is
know,
welterweight, or I think like at that point.
I mean, I just love this.
I just think
for
Conor's
Justin.
gonna gas out.
So
if he
I
does-
think that break is too long, bro. That's a
Yeah.
way too long break
I
for you to
think
come back
Max-
and
Max-
fight Max the first fight. Like
Yeah.
a Michael Chandler one made sense.
Yeah.
Like you're both
If he
old. You're
doesn't,
both.
if Conor doesn't kill him in the first round or hurt him really bad, then it's like Max got that because he's not gonna wrestle Max. Like Max will only struggle against like Charles, Islam, something like that.
Khabib
Arman
should
maybe.
come back, huh?
No.
And really.
Max steps out and then Khabib is the
Oh, stop,
Khabib
stop,
is the
stop.
prac- is the-
Yeah, the what
is
they
the
call it,
sub
the
fighter?
sub. Yeah. Connor's
Max
like,
makes
wait.
it to the ring, and he's like, "Oh wait, Connor, actually,
He's like, my leg hurts. Oh, the sub fighter come up. It's Khabib.
this could be."
He's like,
He's
nah.
still in shape.
He's still ribbed. He's like ready to go. Like, what the hell? He's just done wrestling a bear. He's like ready to come up. Nah. I mean, we cool with that, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
Well, thank you for another episode of the Spill It Brodie podcast. You guys have a good one. Peace.